Okay, so how do you get your ARCs? I will talk about my own personal story on how that started for me. So back in 2021, I created a Bookstagram account, which anyone who's not familiar, it's an Instagram account that focuses on books. So for the next few years, I was making a lot of book review posts, book review videos. I was making a lot of connections with other readers and authors within the book universe. And I was making silly, funny videos. Those seemed to be doing really well. And then one day I got this email and I blocked out the personal stuff just for privacy reasons. But yes, 2024, it says that email. So a few years of grinding and gaining quite a good amount of followers, I would say. I almost thought it was spam. You got to watch out for the spam people. But I saw that email at the end and I figured it's probably legit. So this lovely individual was telling me about The Expert of Subtle Revisions, and which is a new book. I actually have it right here. And they were asking me if I would want to read a book like that. That it seemed like, they saw some of my reviews online and they thought maybe I would enjoy this book. Spoiler alert, I really like this book and you should go buy it. My number one advice to any influencer or just anyone that potentially wants to receive free ARC books, put your email in your bio and make it very easy to see, because I feel like that's the only reason they were able to contact me. Now, this book, along with Lucky Night and Deep Cuts, I received through Crown Publishing, which is a division of Penguin Random House. One thing I really like about them is they will tell you a little bit about what the book is and they will ask you if you're interested in reading something like that. And almost every time they've asked me, I've been very interested in that, but I do like that they ask. Now I'm going to talk about how I got connected with Celadon Books. So I made this video here. I reviewed Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. Loved that book. And that was a book through Celadon Books. They saw that video, messaged me, and asked if we could collab, if they would be able to share this video. And they were able to push it really well. It got to a lot of people. And I was just raving about this book and very lightly talking about the premise of the book. So Celadon Books and Penguin Publishing and a lot of publishing companies, they have programs like this. Celadon, it's called the Readers Program. You can just search that into Google. Penguin, you could say Penguin Influencer Program. Search that into Google and you can sign up for these things. And a lot of them do require you have a certain amount of followers. I think Celadon is maybe 5,000 or so, but even if you don't have that following, I think one thing that helps, and a piece of advice I would give, is that make engaging content that they eventually will notice. And I think that's what happened with me, and I think that's something that helped as well. So Celadon Books has a little bit of a different process when it comes to sending out books, but I also like it. So when it came to Know New Things, I was asked in an email about, they had a list of 5 or 7 books. They asked, which would be your top 3 that you would pick out of all these? And they'd have a description of each one. This book ended up being my number one choice. They sent it to me. Then I have this book, Friends with Benefits. Had no clue I was receiving it. They just sent it to me and just thought I would like it. And they just sent it. And I think that's like an amazing thing, to just receive a book that you weren't expecting in the mail. Here are my key takeaway points. 1, put your email address in your bio. 2, make engaging content, and over time you will gain some followers, and I just think that's a little bit of a bonus when it comes to receiving ARCs. I hope I answered your question. Have a super special awesome day, and bye.